tell you something. I don't care what people want to say about her. I wake up every day and pray to sweet baby Jesus to have the level of self-confidence, self-belief, and self-delusion of Jennifer Lopez. Okay? I don't care what nobody want to say. If you want to make it out here in this world, especially as a small business owner, you need to have a certain level of self-belief in what you are doing and in your business. And there is no better model, in my opinion, than Jennifer Lopez. She and I are Leos. I respect her hustle. I always have. What she don't have in talent, she makes up for in delusion and self-belief. And to make it out here, you do need a very high level of self-belief. I don't necessarily believe you need to be as deluded, but she need to do whatever it got to work for her. That video of her and Stevie Mackey, where she is doing whatever she's doing, I guess she would call it singing. And you can't tell that woman she don't sound good. Now, she doesn't sound good, but you can't tell her she don't sound good. And even if you did, you know what? She wouldn't believe you. She wouldn't listen. She's going to keep on doing what she's doing. Now, I personally believe that Jennifer Lopez is a very good actress. One of my most favorite movies of all time is a movie called Out of Sight with her and George Clooney, where she plays this U.S. Marshal. And I love that performance. I think she was very good in it. I don't think she gets the credit that she deserves for how good an actress she is, because I think a lot of the things that she picks, the romantic comedies, the kind of lightweight stuff that she picks, doesn't always show off how good an actress she is. Now, while I think she's a good actress, I definitely do not think that she's a good singer. And I used to think she was a much better dancer until I saw some of the latest things that she was doing. And then that called that into question for me as well. But for me, the point is that she believes in herself. She believes in what she's doing. And that belief has brought her a lot of success. And has there been failures? She might not agree, but most of us would probably say there've been some things that she hasn't done so well, like all the marriages, right? But nobody's good at everything. And I really like the fact that that woman doesn't give up. She and I can't remember whether she's a year younger than me, the same age as me, or a year older. I have to go check. But her birthday is around the same time as my birthday. And she is a Leo for sure, for sure. If you know us, you know how we are. But what I respect about that woman is that she does not give up. She don't give up on love. She don't give up on the things that she wants to do. She does not give up on the fact that she believes herself to be a good singer, even though she is not. That heifer compared herself to Barbra Streisand, the Barbra Streisand, one of the greatest singers of all time, in my opinion. That heifer says that she believed that she could sing theater music like Barbra Streisand. Do you know what kind of level of self-belief and delusion you have to engage in to open up your mouth and say something like that? Well, whatever level it is, Jennifer has it. And all I'm saying in this video to end is that every one of us, if we want to make it out here and be successful in our lives, must have a very high degree of self-belief. My Entrepreneurship 101 webinar series is still happening. We are doing session 3 this Thursday, October 16, 2025, where we are going to talk about website and branding and how to do both without breaking the bank. I'm going to share my experience as someone who's been running my own business for the last 4.5 years and what I've learned and how to avoid wasting some of the money I wasted building a website when I did not need to put the kind of resources into it that I did. The next session is going to be about marketing. That will be session 4. We're going to talk about marketing as well and how to identify your best customer and how to speak directly to that customer in your messaging about your business. So if you have not yet joined the webinar series, I would invite you to do so. If you are a member of that AntiHR community and you are an annual member, this webinar series access is included in your membership, including the replays. So if that's of interest to you, go on over to my website, join my membership community. Join as an annual member and you will get it included in your member benefit. If you join as a monthly member, you will not get it included in your member benefit, but you will be able to access and register for 50% off the listed registration price. There are discount codes that are only available to monthly members, and you will be able to access those once you join. So that's, if you can't afford to do the annual membership, but you can afford to do the monthly membership, you can still access the webinar series that way. If you buy access to the All Access Pass, you will get not just the upcoming lives and replays of those, but you will also get access to the past replays. So one of the things that you might also want to consider is joining as an annual member or joining as a monthly member and buying the All Access Pass if you're a monthly member or just someone who's interested in it. That way you can get access to the sessions that have already happened, as well as the upcoming sessions and the replays. Okay. I really believe that as a small business owner, J.Lo is a model. Jennifer Lopez is a great model. And no matter what you think of her, she is a great model for believing in yourself against all odds and no matter what nobody says. And out here in this world, especially now, you have to really be able to do that, because things are not always going to be easy. As a person who owns a business, I can tell you that things are not always easy. There are going to be bumps. There are going to be times when the money is not coming in like it's supposed to. There are going to be times when no money is coming in like it's supposed to. And you're going to still have to believe in what you're doing and keep on going. Find something in you to keep on going. Otherwise, you don't make it. And so I think about her all the time and about how much she believes in herself. And I'm frankly inspired by how much she believes in herself. Even though some of it feels and looks like self-delusion, I also believe that it's a high level of self-confidence and self-belief. And I respect it, I like it, and I try to emulate it as much as I possibly can without falling into the self-delusion part. And I think we can all learn something from her in that regard. Let me know what you think in the comments.